What's up, everybody, man? Welcome back to the Struggle Zone. What I wanted to do is talk about right now is about this. As you look on the screen, you can see these young black kids, so-called black kids, sitting on the fence. I got that up there for a reason, man, because I want to talk about fence straddlers, right? Now, a fence straddler is people who want to pretend like they're fighting for one area, but in order to succeed and to excel, they don't want to let go of the things they used to do. They want to continue doing the same things over and over because they're afraid to just hop off the fence and choose a side. So they don't know if they want to stay on one side or go on the other side. And essentially, this is what I see a lot of black people doing, right? You wanna complain about the conditions that we're in, but you don't want to do anything to change those conditions. So you want to straddle the fence. You dig what I'm saying? And what we need right now, we need to get rid of all this fear. That's what the fence straddling concept comes from. It comes from fear. We don't want to do what it takes to get things done. And a lot of our people don't want to make those tough decisions. For instance, you have a lot of brothers and sisters will say, well, uh, because of things that happened in the past that we shouldn't continue to build. I say, in my opinion, I say that we need to get rid of that mindset and acknowledge the mistakes that we made in the past, correct those mistakes, tweak them where they need to be tweaked, add on to certain things that we're doing already, and take away certain things that we're doing already. But the one side that we need to pick on, that we need to pick to be on, is our own side and our own team. This is what brings me to the next point: is we idolizing these celebrities who these people think because they have a certain influence that they're knowledgeable about so many different things. But we need to chalk these guys up as if they've already chosen their side. Let me give you an example. People talk about uh, Killer Mike. What I'm telling you is that Killer Mike is not our friend. He wants to straddle the fence, but he's not working for the best interests of our people. For example, he's following up and telling up behind Bernie Sanders like a little rag doll. You dig what I'm saying? Sniffing up behind Bernie, and Bernie has specifically said that he felt like reparation was divisive. So if he's made his point, and then you see people ask Bernie Sanders about the reparations argument, and he runs and he escapes, but yet Killer Mike, among other people, are still running up behind this dude as if he's the savior of black people. You can't have it both ways. Do you want to be for your people or you don't? You can't be for all people because all people is not for all people. Meaning, every group is fighting specifically for themselves and they are unapologetic about it. When we hear these celebrity Negroes, including D.L. Hughley, he's one of them too, he wants to straddle the fence. Why? Because these are the people who's putting him in positions to pay him so where he can feed his family. So he's dedicated to them. They are fighting for the Democratic Party. They are not fighting for our people. Period. That's just how it is. And we need to be honest about that. And we need to write these people off and not support these people. See, a lot of these guys, they have a big head, right? They think that, okay, they want us to support their music, their movies, go to their concerts and support them, right? But at the same time, they want to support people that's harming us. You notice how the Hispanic people, they will tell you specifically that they are fighting for Hispanic people. You dig what I'm saying? But everybody who speaks about us, they always talk about black and brown. We have no friends. We don't have a black and brown coalition. We just don't. All we have is ourselves. That's it. And we need to be comfortable with that. We need to understand that, look, The only people that's gonna look out for us is us. You feel me? We have to be unapologetic about it. I'm not saying walk out the house every day with a chip on your shoulder, but understand when you leave out your house, you're not gonna straddle the fence. You have chosen your side, and your side is for your people and your people only. That's a child. If that's a side you choose, then you cannot support people who's who will put an illegal immigrant's issue above yours when it is your constituents of black people that put you in the office in the first place. You can't say that it's divisive when you it's not divisive for the Jewish people. You dig what I'm saying? We have to be unapologetically for our own people. I'm not saying you got to leave the house every day with an attitude, but you have to leave the house with an understanding. No matter what happens, you're gonna stay on code. And by I mean what I mean by staying on code is that you will not ever straddle the fence. It's a clear line in the sand that this is who you're for, this is who you're standing with, no matter what. Period. You're not gonna be bullied, have a guilt trip passed on you, telling you that you hate yourself because you want to put yourself before you put an African or a Caribbean. Caribbeans are fighting for themselves right now, as we speak, trying to get what they feel they are owed. Nobody's calling them divisive. But when we want to do the same thing, now all of a sudden we divisive. We have helped everybody else enough. We've helped everybody else enough. We have to be unapologetic for us here in the U.S., not Africa. Not Africa. For us, ADOS, indigenous people, aboriginal, whatever you want to call it. Because that's my take and that's my understanding. That all of us did not come here from Africa. We cannot straddle the fence on this. We have to acknowledge that it's us or nothing. Period. And we got to be comfortable with that. Stop being afraid. And the reason people straddle the fence is because of fear. Cats is afraid to do what need to be done. Because they feel if they jump on the side of their people, then white folks are going to get upset with them. You dig what I'm saying? But they kind of want to jump on the side of their people, but they're not certain. But they know if they jump cold-hearted on the side of white people, they people are going to reject them, as we should. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what this is about. It's not about playing no games. It's not about being nice. You only have an obligation to your own group. That's it. We don't have an obligation to Hispanics. We don't have an obligation to Africans. We don't have an obligation to Caribbeans, South Central Americans. No matter, we have an obligation to our own people. You dig what I'm saying? That's it. And we should not be made to feel guilty about that. You feel me? That's just what it is. So that's the thing that we're going to have to deal with. That's what we're going to have to acknowledge. We don't need any fence straddlers. If you are with us, you are with us. If you are against us, then you are against us. Period. And for those black immigrants who say that they support black people, indigenous black Americans, that they are in support of us, our fight for reparations and all that. If you are in support of us, right? If you see your people from your particular countries in the Caribbean, Africa, constantly attacking us and throwing us up under the bus for whatever reason, then it's your job to check them. If you are not checking them, then you can't say nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at us if we checking them for the things that they're saying about us. And then y'all sitting on the sidelines and you not saying anything, but then you want to come say something to us. No, forget that. If we got to check our own people and we got to check your people, then we're going to have to check you too because you are riding with your people and you're not riding with us. If you have a problem with us checking them for the disrespect that they're doing. So we cannot allow anybody to straddle the fence. If you're an immigrant, you straddling the fence too. Because on one minute you want to ride with us, the indigenous black people right here in North America in the U.S. But then in the same token, you want to ride with your own people, even when your own people is being disrespectful to us. So you can't have it both ways. If you want to ride with your own, then you ride with your own, and I'm gonna ride with my own. Period. Point blank. It's not up for discussion. I don't care how anybody feels about it. This is just what it is, man. So I'm not gonna be on here too long, man. I want to welcome y'all back again to the struggle zone, man. I'm going to try to keep posting videos and things on a regular, man. So I have a few things that topics that I want to go over, I want to discuss, man. And so I'm not gonna go in detail. Y'all know when I post it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. And follow me on Instagram, man. Struggle Zone on Instagram. You dig? And yeah, man, just understand. We don't need any fence straddlers. Negroes who want to straddle the fence, let's just go ahead and push them over there. If they can't make up their mind whether or not they want to be for their people or be for everybody, let's go ahead and push them over there in that pot with everybody. And those of us who want to fight specifically for our group, we're going to stay here on the side of the fence where our group is at. And that's where we're going to stay. For too long, we've been fighting for everybody. And we are still at the bottom. We can't push everybody else out the ditch while we still stuck in the ditch. Because when they make it out that ditch or make it out that hole, guess what? They not throwing a ladder down there or going calling for help to come help us out. They're going to move on, get the rest of their people out, and we're going to still be at the bottom. If we don't stand up and say, you know what, no longer are we straddling the fence. We've made up our mind what direction we need to go in. We've made up our mind where we want to stand, and that's it. It's not up for discussion. We don't have to explain it to nobody or anything. We just do us and let everybody else, like the brother Tariq say, hold your own fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? Me, I can trace my family all the way back to the early 1800s, late 1700s. I know their names. I know what area they was from and everything. You know what I'm saying? I know what state what they was in, where they was at during this time period. So I know who my people are. You dig? And I'm still digging. And that's something that more of us need to be doing is our genealogy. Get into your genealogy. Find out who your people are. That's going to help you understand and tie yourself more and more to this land. Period, point blank. So I'm not going to be too long, man. I just wanted to get that out there about those of us who see fit to straddle the fence. We cannot straddle the fence. You have to make a decision, a clear-cut decision of where you want to be. If you want to be on the side of the Democrats and Black Democrats and Republicans who have historically never done anything specifically for our group, or do you want to be part of the group, which is currently ADOS, that's fighting specifically for our group and nobody else, then let's be on that path, man. And quit allowing people to make you feel guilty for doing for yourself. Everybody else is doing for themselves. Peace out, man. Welcome to the Struggle Zone. Again, follow me on Instagram. Struggle Zone on Instagram.